What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting on how hot dogs are made. So let's get straight into this.
Hot dogs are an all-American fare, but most likely it was German sausage makers who first came up with the idea. In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them from push carts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s. A century and a half later, hot dogs are still the #1 treat on the street.
Okay, that looks a bit weird.
Traditional hot dogs are made from a mix of pork, beef, and chicken. The cuts they start with are called trimmings, pieces of meat left over from cutting steaks or pork chops.
Okay.
The trimmings are ground the same way butchers chop up hamburger meat, by pushing the cuts through grated metal plates.
I just want to say something that looks absolutely gross. Leave a like if you think this is gross.
Processed chicken trimmings are added to the ground meat, followed by food starch, salt,
down below, comment down below
and other
if
flavorings.
that is gross.
These flavorings vary depending on where the hot dogs are to be sold,
Look at the
because
meat.
people in
I've
different
never eaten a
regions
hot
have
dog
different tastes.
ever. Weird.
Water is sprayed into the mix, and everything is blended together in a big vat.
Okay, like if this looks absolutely horrible. Ooh.
Corn syrup adds a dash of sweetness.
What's it gonna look like now? Comment down below if you are never ever gonna eat hot dogs again. That's
The addition of even more water helps to disperse the ingredients and make the hot dogs juicier.
Still very gross.
Another machine then purees the meat batter into a
What
fine
on
emulsion
earth
and
is
vacuums
that?
out any air.
Ooh. Gross.
Long rolls of cellulose tubing are loaded into the stuffing machine. It pumps the meat puree into these casings, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches, the length of one hot dog. It takes just 35 seconds to make a chain of hot dogs that would span a soccer field twice. Then, 3 of those hot dog chains are linked together to make an even longer string, and they're loaded several at a time into another machine which drapes the hot dogs onto moving racks. The process is carefully timed so that a twist always lands on the bar.
Not too bad.
The racks shunt the hot dogs through a liquid
That's
smoke
so
shower,
awesome.
then into
Oh,
an
it's
oven with several
water.
cooking zones. The liquid smoke seeps through the casing and adds flavor to the dogs as they bake.
You call it a dog?
Hot out of the oven, these franks are drenched in cold, salty water to chill them in preparation for packaging.
Cold, salty water.
The hot dogs then file down to an unloading zone. Here, a machine pulls them off the bars onto a conveyor. Then, the hot dogs slide off the conveyor into metal containers. If you've been wondering about those black stripes on the casings, all is about to be revealed.
Okay.
The stripe is a marker attached to the casing. The absence of a black stripe means the hot dog is cooked and ready for packaging. Inside the peeler machine, a tiny knife slits each casing along the top. Then, steamy air blows the casings right off the dogs.
Can you please stop calling them dogs?
This machine peels 700 hot dogs a minute.
You peel hot dogs? You peel hot dogs?
An inspector makes sure the casing has been completely removed and that there are no defects in the dogs. Then, it's into a device that looks like a plastic bicycle chain. The sprockets position the hot dogs for packaging. This factory manufactures an incredible 300,000 hot dogs an hour. That's close to 2.5 million per shift. They really do churn them out like sausages. Fire up the grill and a mouth-watering meal is just minutes away.
Right, comment down below if you hate mustard or if you like it. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.